Hello everyone, welcome to eMath Edge. My name is David Akwashki and I'm here to help you master mathematics and give you the edge you need to succeed in your exams. Here at eMath Edge, I will practically be solving mathematics past questions for senior school examinations where I will be breaking down the whole process into simple, easy to understand steps. I actually understand that preparing for math exams can really be hectic, but believe me, understanding how to approach these questions, most especially the essay part, will ease you a whole lot of stress. And that is what this platform is designed to do for you. Each video is designed to boost your confidence and make math exam feel less like a mystery, but more like a basic thing you can conquer. So with that being said, let's get started. So in our recent video, we've looked at the basic concept of matrices, where we look at the terminologies of in matrices and also the basic operations that are involved in matrices. So in this video, we are going to begin by solving this problem, which is a wire question for 2022, question number 6. And the question says, given that matrix A is equal to 2, 3, minus 1 and 4, while matrix P is equal to 1, 5, 2 and 0. Evaluate 1, matrix A plus matrix P, and 2 multiply matrix A, subtract by matrix B. So if you really understand the basic concept of matrices, which we've treated in the previous video, solving this problem won't be any challenge. Why? Because we've looked at the basic operation that is involved in matrices, which the first in the list was the addition. And we have question number 1 requesting us to add matrix A and B. And we've also looked at the basic operation, which is minus on matrices, and we also have it here. So let's go ahead and solve this problem. Solution. Question 1 is requesting us to add matrix A plus matrix B, right? And what is matrix A? Matrix A from the question is given to be 2, 3. We have minus 1 and 4 plus matrix B. Matrix B is given to be 1, 5, 2 and 0, right? And based on the operation of addition on matrices, what you will do is you add the corresponding elements, right? So let's go ahead and do that. Mind you, the first condition is you determine if the order or the size of the matrices are the same. So this is a 2 by 2 matrix, and this is also a 2 by 2 matrix. So that is to say addition will work for this problem. So what are the corresponding elements of matrix A and matrix B, which we are going to add together? This element here is in matrix A, and it is the element in the first row and first column, right? While in the second matrix, this is the element in the first row and first column. In the first matrix, 3 happens to be the element in the first row, second column, while in the second matrix, 5 happens to be the element in the first row, second column. In the first matrix, minus 1 happens to be the element in the second row, first column, while 2 happens to be the element in the second row, first column. So this happens to be the corresponding element which we are to add up together. So that's to say 2 is going to be adding up to 1. So we are going to have it to be 2 plus 1 in order to obtain the element in the first row, first column. Now, for us to get the element in the first row, second column, we add the corresponding element for the first and second matrix, which is 3 plus 5. So to obtain the element in the second row, first column, we are going to add the corresponding element, which is minus 1 and 2. So it's going to be minus 1 plus 2. And to obtain the element in the second row, second column, we are going to add up the corresponding element in the first and second matrices. So it's going to be 4 plus 0, right? Let's simplify further such that we are going to have 2 plus 1 is going to give us 3. 3 plus 5 is going to give us 5. Minus 1 plus 2 is going to give us positive 1. And 4 plus 0 is going to give us 4. So this is the final result for this is the final result if you add matrix A and matrix B, which is a 2 by 2 matrix with the elements 3, 5, 1 and 4. So let's proceed by solving the second problem, which is requesting us to evaluate 2A minus B. So if you observe, there is a scalar multiplication here where we have a constant number or a scalar number multiplying a matrix 2A, right? So let's bring it out. We have question number 2, 2A minus B. Before we go ahead with the negative operation on these matrices, the first thing we need to do is to first obtain this value of 2A, a scalar number multiplying the matrix A. So let's try to obtain that matrix such that we are going to have 2A to be equal to 2 multiplying, and what is matrix A? Matrix A is 2, 3, minus 1 and 4, right? Now, based on the principles of scalar multiplication, the scalar number here, which is 2, is going to multiply each element in the matrix, right? So we are going to have this to be 2 multiplied by 2, 2 multiplied by 3, 2 multiplied by negative 1, and 2 multiplied by 4, right? Such that if we simplify, it's going to give us 4, which is 2 by 2 is going to give us 4. 2 multiplied by 3 is going to give us 6. 2 multiplied by negative 1 is going to give us negative 2. And 2 multiplied by 4 is going to give us 8. So this is the matrix for 2A which we obtained. So now what we are going to do next is to subtract matrix B 2A which we just obtained now. Matrix 2A minus B is going to be, let's bring out the matrix 2A which we have to be 4, 6, negative 2 and 8 minus matrix B which we have it to be 1, 5, 2, 0. So the principle of subtraction is as that of addition. We are going to have that negative operation working on the 2, which we have it to be 4 minus 1, right? This is the element, this is the first element in the first row, first column for the first matrix, and this is the element in the first row, first column for the second matrix. And to obtain the element in the first row, second column, we are going to have it to be 6 minus 5. To obtain the element in the second row, first column, we are going to have 2, negative 2 minus positive 2. So it's going to be negative 2 minus positive 2. The next one is going to be 8 minus 0. 8 minus 0, right? such that if we simplify, 4 minus 1 is going to give us 3. 6 minus 1 is going to give us 5. Minus 2 minus 2 is going to give us minus 4. 8 minus 0 is going to give us 8. So 2a minus matrix B is going to give us this 2 by 2 matrix with the elements 3, 5, minus 4, and positive 8. So with this, we've succeeded in evaluating matrix A plus B and also 2A minus B. So that will be all for this video. Stay tuned and engage for the next one. Also remember that the goal of this platform is to solve as many past questions as possible just to help you overcome what I call exams tension. So if you have any challenging question from this topic, you can as well drop it at the comment section or reach out to me via email or DM and I'll be glad to assist. Thanks for watching and have a great day.